Have you ever walked into a room full of people and felt like an outsider, as if you just don't belong? It might not just be about being shy or introverted. There could be something deeper at play. Perhaps you've always felt a bit different, as though there's something unique about your path that others don't quite grasp. If that resonates with you, you're in the right place. There's a reason why those who are chosen often experience this feeling of disconnection. It's not because you're antisocial or something is wrong with you. On the contrary, it's because you have a special purpose, and with that calling comes a distinct way of viewing and interacting with the world. Yet, this difference can often lead to a sense of isolation and a feeling of not quite fitting in. In today's video, we're going to uncover the reasons behind why feeling out of place is so common for chosen ones. We'll delve into the psychological, spiritual, and social factors that contribute to this sense of disconnection from larger groups. By the end of this video, you'll gain a clearer understanding of your unique experiences and why it's perfectly okay to feel this way. So, if you've ever questioned why you seem different from others, if you've felt a deep yearning for something more profound, or if you've struggled to find your niche in a world that often feels confusing, stay tuned. You're not alone. And today we'll reveal the truth about why chosen ones frequently feel set apart from the crowd. This goes beyond simply fitting in. It's about embracing your true self and recognizing the unique journey that has been set before you. Let's dive into something that may deeply resonate with you: your heightened sensitivity to the world around you. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by loud noises, bright lights, or even the energy of a bustling room, know that it's not just a figment of your imagination. This sensitivity is very real and is experienced by many who are considered chosen. As a chosen one, you are often more attuned to the spiritual realm, with your senses heightened not only physically, but spiritually as well. This heightened sensitivity can make everyday environments feel intense and even overwhelming at times. Picture yourself walking into a busy store or attending a large event. What others might perceive as mere background noise can come across to you as a constant, distracting buzz. It's like trying to have a profound conversation with God while a loud TV blares in the background. It's no surprise that you might feel compelled to step away and seek some peace and quiet. This sensitivity is not a weakness. Rather, it's a sign of your spiritual awareness. Your spirit is finely tuned to perceive things that others might overlook, and this can be a beautiful gift. However, it also means that you might need more space to recharge and connect with God without the constant noise. It's completely okay to need that time alone. It's a crucial part of what makes your journey as a chosen one both unique and meaningful. If you've ever questioned why you're so sensitive to the world around you, understand that it's a part of how you were created, and it's something to embrace rather than feel guilty about. Now, let's explore an aspect that might resonate with you: how you recharge your energy. If you find yourself feeling more at peace when you're alone rather than in a crowd, you're likely an introvert. But this goes beyond mere introversion. It's about discovering strength and clarity in those moments of solitude and reflection. As a chosen one, your spiritual journey often demands deep thinking, prayer, and personal reflection. Finding this kind of community can indeed take time, and that's perfectly okay. It's better to wait and find a few people who truly understand you than to surround yourself with a crowd that doesn't. Remember, Jesus chose 12 disciples friends to be his close companions. He didn't seek out the largest group. He looked for those who were ready to walk the path with him, to share in his mission, and to grow in faith together. So, where can you find this kind of community? It might be within a small church group, an online faith-based community, or even just one or two close friends who share your values and beliefs. The key is to seek out relationships built on mutual respect, shared faith, and a genuine desire to grow closer to God together. And don't be discouraged if it takes time. The right community is worth the wait. When you find it, you'll know. There's something profoundly powerful about walking your journey with others who truly understand you. It brings a sense of belonging, encouragement, and strength that can make all the difference. So keep your heart open. Pray for God to guide you to the right people. And when you find them, cherish those relationships. They are a gift from God, meant to support you on your journey as a chosen one. Before continuing, click the subscribe button and join the chosen ones. Let's draw inspiration from one of the most compelling examples of community in the Bible, the early church. After Jesus ascended into heaven, his followers didn't scatter and go their separate ways. Instead, they came together, forming a tight-knit community that shared everything: possessions, food, prayers, and, most importantly, their faith. In Acts 2:44-47, we read about how the early believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. This community wasn't just about proximity, it was about unity. They supported each other in every way, both spiritually and practically. They understood that their journey wasn't meant to be walked alone. They were there for one another, encouraging each other in their faith, and living out their calling together. The early church exemplifies the power of true community. It's not merely about having people around you, it's about having the right people, those who are committed to growing in their faith and supporting one another along the way. This kind of community is a beacon of encouragement and strength for your journey as a chosen one. So, as you seek out your own community, look for those who share your commitment to God, who encourage you in your walk, and who are willing to walk alongside you even when the path is difficult. When you find that kind of community, you'll experience the joy, support, and strength that comes from doing life together in faith. If you're feeling like you're walking your journey alone right now, I want to encourage you to keep pressing on. You might not have found your community yet, but God knows exactly who you need, and He will bring those people into your life at the right time. Trust in His timing, and in the meantime, continue to walk faithfully with Him. To wrap up this conversation, let's revisit the truth that, as a chosen one, your path is unique. It's not always easy, and it often requires courage, solitude, and faith. But it's a path filled with purpose, meaning, and the deep fulfillment that comes from walking closely with God. Embrace the journey with all its highs and lows, knowing that you're exactly where you need to be, guided and supported by the one who knows your path better than anyone else. Your journey isn't meant to look like everyone else's. That's because you're not called to live like everyone else. You're called to something higher, something deeper, and something more meaningful. That calling can sometimes feel like a heavy burden, especially when you're misunderstood or when you're walking alone. But remember that God never leaves you alone. You're part of something bigger than yourself, something divine. And even when the world doesn't understand your journey, God does. He's walking with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing you for all that He has in store. So embrace your uniqueness, your solitude, and your quest for meaningful connections. Know that you're not alone, even when it feels like you are. God is with you, and He's bringing the right people into your life at the right time. Keep walking your path, chosen one. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Share this video to 3 friends who need to watch this.